Can you really lower your cholesterol in just 10 days? The honest answer is this. You may not completely transform your blood test in 10 days, but in 10 days, you can start changing the exact daily habits that push cholesterol in the wrong direction. And for many people, those small changes can become the beginning of a much healthier heart. Because high cholesterol is often silent. You do not feel it. You do not see it. You may feel completely normal. But inside your blood vessels, LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol, can slowly contribute to plaque buildup over time. And that plaque may increase the risk of heart attack, stroke, and poor circulation. So today, we are going to walk through a simple 10-day eating plan to help support healthier cholesterol levels. Not a crash diet, not a cleanse, not a magic trick. Just 10 days of practical food changes that can help your body move in a better direction. Before we begin, please remember, this video is for educational purposes only. If you have high cholesterol, heart disease, diabetes, kidney disease, or you take cholesterol medication, always speak with your doctor before making major diet changes. And never stop a prescribed medication without medical guidance. Now let's begin. Day 1. Remove the biggest cholesterol traps. If you want to start improving cholesterol, the first step is not adding something expensive. It is removing the foods that push LDL cholesterol higher. For many people, the biggest problem is not dietary cholesterol itself. It is saturated fat and trans fat. Saturated fat is commonly found in fatty cuts of meat, butter, cheese, cream, full-fat dairy, processed meats, pastries, fried foods, and many fast food meals. Trans fat can appear in some processed baked goods, fried foods, and partially hydrogenated oils. These fats can raise LDL cholesterol and make it harder for your body to maintain healthy arteries. So on day 1, look at your normal meals and ask one question. Where is the saturated fat hiding? Is it the butter on toast? The cheese in every sandwich? The bacon at breakfast? The creamy dressing? The fast food burger? The fried chicken? The packaged cookies? You do not need to be perfect, but choose 1 or 2 of the biggest sources and replace them. Use olive oil instead of butter. Choose grilled chicken or fish instead of processed meat. Use avocado instead of cheese in a sandwich. Choose plain Greek yogurt instead of cream-based sauces. This first day is about lowering the load, because before your body can improve, you have to stop giving it the same problem every day. Day 2. Build a cholesterol-lowering breakfast. Breakfast can either help your cholesterol or quietly hurt it. A breakfast of sausage, bacon, buttered toast, pastries, or sugary cereal is not doing your arteries any favors. But a simple bowl of oats can be one of the most powerful breakfast upgrades you can make. Oats contain a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Soluble fiber forms a gel-like substance in the digestive tract. This can help reduce the absorption of cholesterol and help the body remove more cholesterol through digestion. So for the next 10 days, try making oats your default breakfast. Not instant oats loaded with sugar, real oats. You can add berries, ground flaxseed, chia seeds, walnuts, cinnamon, a sliced apple, or a spoon of plain yogurt. This one meal can give you fiber, antioxidants, and heart-supporting nutrients before the day even begins. And here is the important part. You are not just eating less of the bad stuff. You are actively adding food that helps your body handle cholesterol better. Day 3. Add beans or lentils once a day. If oats are the cholesterol breakfast, beans and lentils are the cholesterol lunch or dinner. Beans are simple, cheap, filling, and extremely useful for heart health. Black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils, split peas, white beans. They all provide fiber, plant protein, minerals, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. The fiber in beans helps support the gut. The protein helps keep you full. And replacing processed meat with beans can reduce saturated fat while increasing nutrients. A bowl of lentil soup, a chickpea salad, black beans with brown rice, white beans with vegetables, hummus with whole grain bread. These meals are not fancy, but they work. If you are not used to eating beans, start slowly. A small portion is enough. Your gut may need time to adjust. Drink water, increase gradually, and let your digestion adapt. Day 4. Replace the fats, do not fear the fats. Many people hear lower cholesterol and think they must avoid all fat. That is not true. Your body needs fat. Your brain needs fat. Your hormones need fat. The goal is not to remove fat. The goal is to replace the wrong fats with better fats. Instead of butter, use extra virgin olive oil. Instead of processed snacks, choose a small handful of nuts. Instead of creamy sauces, use avocado, olive oil, lemon, herbs, or vinegar. Instead of fatty red meat, choose fish, beans, or lean protein more often. Unsaturated fats, especially from olive oil, nuts, seeds, avocado, and fish, can fit into a heart-healthy eating pattern. But remember portion size. Healthy fats are still calorie-dense. A handful of nuts is helpful. A whole bag is not. A drizzle of olive oil is helpful. Half the bottle is not. The goal is balance. Day 5. Eat the rainbow, but focus on fiber. Colorful fruits and vegetables support heart health in several ways. They provide fiber, they provide potassium, they provide antioxidants, they provide polyphenols, and they help replace higher-calorie, lower-nutrient foods. But for cholesterol, fiber is the key word. Apples contain pectin, a type of soluble fiber. Berries provide fiber and antioxidants. Citrus fruits contain soluble fiber. Vegetables add bulk, nutrients, and support digestion. So on day 5, add at least 2 colorful plant foods to every meal. For breakfast, berries and oats. For lunch, a salad with beans. For dinner, roasted vegetables with fish or lentils. For snacks, an apple, carrots, or a small handful of nuts. Do not think of this as dieting. Think of it as giving your body more tools. Day 6. Choose fish twice this week. Fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, trout, and mackerel contain omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are well known for supporting heart health, especially triglyceride levels. They may not lower LDL cholesterol in the same way soluble fiber does, but they can be part of a heart-healthy eating pattern. Try replacing one red meat meal with fish, grilled salmon with vegetables, sardines on whole grain toast, mackerel with salad, trout with beans and greens. If you do not eat fish, you can focus on walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and other plant sources of healthy fats. But if you have very high cholesterol or heart disease, talk to your healthcare provider about what is best for you personally. Day 7. Cut the sugar and refined carbs. Many people focus only on fat when they think about cholesterol, but refined carbohydrates and added sugar can also harm metabolic health. Sugary drinks, white bread, candy, pastries, sweet coffee drinks, desserts, large portions of refined starches. These foods can raise triglycerides, promote weight gain, and worsen insulin resistance in some people. And cholesterol does not exist in isolation. It is part of a bigger metabolic picture. So on day 7, remove sugary drinks first. Soda, sweet tea, fruit juice with added sugar, energy drinks, sugary coffee drinks. Replace them with water, unsweetened tea, sparkling water, or black coffee if you tolerate it. This one change can reduce a major source of hidden sugar. Then look at refined grains. Swap white bread for whole grain. Swap sugary cereal for oats. Swap chips for nuts or fruit. Swap cookies for yogurt with berries. Simple swaps can create a big difference over time. Day 8. Use the power of plant sterols and stanols. Plant sterols and stanols are natural compounds found in plants. They have a structure similar to cholesterol, and they can help reduce how much cholesterol is absorbed in the intestines. Some foods are fortified with plant sterols or stanols, such as certain spreads, yogurts, or orange juices. Nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables also contain small amounts naturally. This does not mean you need to buy special products, but it is another reason plant-based foods are so important. If you are considering fortified foods or supplements, talk with a healthcare professional, especially if you take medications or have a medical condition. Food is powerful, but it should still be personalized. Day 9. Learn to read the label. If you want to lower cholesterol, the front of the package is not your friend. The front says things like natural, healthy, multigrain, low sugar, or made with real fruit. But the truth is on the nutrition label. Look for saturated fat. Look for trans fat. Look for fiber. Look for added sugar. Look for sodium. A food that says healthy on the front may still be low in fiber and high in saturated fat. A cereal that looks healthy may be mostly refined grains and sugar. A frozen meal may be packed with sodium. A snack bar may be dessert in disguise. So Day 9 is about awareness. Before you buy, turn the package around. If saturated fat is high and fiber is low, it is probably not your best cholesterol-friendly choice. If fiber is higher, saturated fat is low, and ingredients are simple, it may be a better option. You do not have to count everything forever, but learning labels gives you control. Day 10. Build your repeatable cholesterol plate. By day 10, you do not need a complicated meal plan. You need a plate you can repeat. Here is the simple formula. Half the plate, vegetables or fruit. 1/4, high-fiber carbohydrates like oats, barley, brown rice, beans, lentils, or whole grains. 1/4, protein such as fish, beans, lentils, tofu, skinless poultry, or low-fat Greek yogurt. Then add a small amount of healthy fat from olive oil, avocado, nuts, or seeds. That is it. This plate lowers saturated fat, raises fiber, supports the gut, provides steady energy, and helps you avoid the foods that raise cholesterol most easily. Here is what a cholesterol-friendly day could look like. Breakfast: oats with berries, chia seeds, and walnuts. Lunch: lentil soup with vegetables and a side salad. Snack: an apple with a small handful of almonds. Dinner: salmon or beans with roasted vegetables and brown rice. Dessert: plain yogurt with berries or a small piece of dark chocolate. This is not extreme, it is not expensive, and it is not about suffering. It is about making your default meals work for your heart instead of against it. Now let's talk about what happens after 10 days. You may feel lighter. Your digestion may improve. Your energy may feel steadier. You may feel less bloated. You may notice fewer cravings. But cholesterol numbers usually need more time to fully change. For many people, meaningful changes show up after several weeks or months of consistent habits. That is why the goal of 10 days is not perfection. The goal is momentum. 10 days is enough to prove to yourself that you can eat differently. 10 days is enough to reset your breakfast. 10 days is enough to lower saturated fat. 10 days is enough to add fiber. 10 days is enough to build a routine. And once the routine exists, your body has a better chance to improve. But there is one important warning. Some people have high cholesterol because of genetics. They can eat well, exercise, maintain a healthy weight, and still have very high LDL cholesterol. This is not a personal failure. It may be familial hypercholesterolemia or another inherited cholesterol problem. In those cases, lifestyle still matters, but medication may also be necessary. So if your cholesterol is very high, or if heart disease runs in your family, do not try to solve everything alone. Work with your doctor. Food is powerful, but it is not always enough by itself. Now let's quickly recap the 10-day plan. Day 1, remove the biggest saturated fat traps. Day 2, build a cholesterol-lowering breakfast with oats. Day 3, add beans or lentils once a day. Day 4, replace unhealthy fats with healthier fats. Day 5, eat more colorful, fiber-rich plants. Day 6, choose fish or healthy omega-3 foods. Day 7, reduce sugar and refined carbs. Day 8, use plant foods and plant sterols to support cholesterol balance. Day 9, learn to read nutrition labels. Day 10, build a repeatable, cholesterol-friendly plate. If you do these 10 things, you are not just trying to lower a number. You are changing the environment inside your body. You are supporting your arteries, your heart, your gut, your metabolism, and your future health. So here is the question for you. Which change would be the easiest for you to start today? Oats for breakfast? More beans? Less butter? Fewer processed foods? More walking? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with someone who is trying to lower their cholesterol naturally. Subscribe to Lean Life for more simple, science-based health videos. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, and we will see you in the next video. Medical disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only and does not provide medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional before making changes to your diet, medications, supplements, or health routine.